Hello friends, this is Real Estate Websites and Marketing Show with me, Savan Kumar, and today we are gonna talk about that one thing, or actually four things. The four things that you need to take care of when you are trying to boost up your marketing, when you are trying to boost up your sales effort, when you are trying to grow yourself, when you are trying to go to that next level where you have always wanted to, when you have been stuck at a level for months or maybe years now and have not been able to move on to the next level, or you have not been able to get the breakthrough that you have always wanted for yourself. So this is going to be the video for you. I'll be sharing with you four things that you need to start doing to get to that next level, to get the breakthrough to the next level. So that number one is you need to start selling that one thing, and you need to sell it hard. Like your website, have a look at your website today. What are you selling on your website? Buyers, sellers, listings, blogs, comments, n number of things is what you are selling on your website today. Or when you email somebody, or when you create a social media post, what are you doing? Call me on this number, email me here, follow me here. You are asking people to do so many things. You are selling so many things. You are buying properties, you are selling property. You are just doing so many things when it comes to your marketing and your sales activities. When you need to do one thing, and that one thing is sell anything but one thing, and sell it hard. Why do I say so? Now let's say if you want people to call you, so the message of calling you and your calling number should be everywhere. Right there on your website, right there on your visiting card, right there in your email signatures, everywhere on your social media posts, whatever you are doing to reach out to people, the message should be one: call me on this number. And the purpose of that call also has to be one. You have to be selling one thing. So call on this number if you want to buy a property, or if you are looking for your home, or if you are looking for a commercial place, or if you are looking for the best investment. Call on this number. That is all. You need to stop doing a lot of things. How irritated or how confused are you when you see somebody asking you to do multiple things at a time? So if you see somebody asking you to call you or message you or email you, you get confused and you actually do nothing. But when somebody asks you to do one thing, when the call to action that we call in the web language says or asks you to do one single thing, that is call me or message me or maybe email me or schedule a consultation or schedule a discovery call, whatever it is, it has to be that one thing. You have to sell one thing and you have to be selling it hard. And today your website is that one place where you have to keep it extremely optimized. You cannot be selling everything on your website. You have to sell one problem, you have to sell one solution that you have for the problem that you think your target audience has. And you have to ask them to do one thing. You have to ask them to take one action. That is maybe schedule a call, give you a call, schedule a consultation, email you, whatever you want. You want to you want to have them subscribe to your newsletters, or you want them to add a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group, whatever you want them to do. You have to ask them one thing, and that message should be common across all the platforms. Across all the platforms, you have to ask that only and only one single thing to your clients. Now this is really, really, really important. Number two, you need to move from being a startup to the growth phase. You need to get going. You cannot do anything about not moving from the startup to the growth phase. You have to go. You have to move. You have to start moving. Are you getting me? As a startup, what happens is we do everything. You are the HR, you are the accountant, you are the tax person, you are the marketing person, you are the sales person, you are everything. But now you need to move from the startup mode to the growth mode. You need to have people, dedicated people, designated people for different things. especially when it comes about your marketing and your sales activities. You cannot be doing everything. Your focus has to be on appointments and negotiations. Everything else has to be given to somebody who is very good with those activities. And that is when you grow. That is what has made you stuck for months into that startup mode. You have been trying to go to the next level, you have been trying to multiply your revenue, but you have not been able to. This is one very big reason for the same. You are stuck in that do it yourself mode. You're not happy passing it on to somebody else. Why? Because you think that they would not do it in the same way that you do. They would not do it how you want it to be done, and that is why you keep everything to yourself. But you need to give it. You need to give things away. You need to get time to do what you are good with, what your job is, and you need to pass on the things that can be done by somebody else. Well, initially it is going to be difficult, but you need to understand this and implement this. Move from the startup to growth phase. Number 3, you need to start to outsource. Outsource the activities to the experts. You might not always be able to hire the best team, best people full time in your company, so you need to see at or look at outsourcing things. The activities that are connected to marketing. Maybe you are not an expert, you might not be able to hire an expert, but you need to look for people who earn their livelihood doing those activities. Email marketing, content marketing, building funnels, sales funnel, websites, calling, cold calling, virtual assistants, whatever that job role is. You need to start outsourcing them because they earn their livelihood from it. They are really good with whatever they are doing, and you can then be at ease. You can then have a lot of time for yourself to take care of the appointments and the negotiations and the conversions and all of those. And they, being good at what they are doing, they'll take care of everything else. So you need to make sure that you start outsourcing the jobs to the experts, to the consultants. Got it? Now, the number 4 point. This is very important. When you start outsourcing your activities, when you start having different teams, 2 teams need to really be connected. 2 teams really need to talk to each other. That is the sales team and the marketing team. If they are not connected, if they are not talking to each other, if they are not in sync with each other, you are gonna be in a mess. Because if, let's say, the marketing team has been able to generate 50 leads, and these 50 leads have not been called back for a week or so, now the entire marketing effort has gone waste. Or let's say the idea or the concept or the reason or what kind of problem is the marketing team trying to solve, and what kind of product the sales team has to sell, if they are different, then once again there is a mismatch, and the entire activity of marketing and sales team gets wasted. Their time gets wasted, their efforts get wasted, and you get demotivated. You feel that something is not right. You feel that the product that you have chosen, the niche that you have chosen, the problem that you have chosen is not right, when the problem was there with your marketing and your sales team. So 4 things. These 4 things, if you take care of, you can make your business grow like anything. You can quickly move on to the next level. You can break through from the point that you have been struggling to, from being a startup to being a growth company. Wish you all the very best. Have a good day.